Really like. Okay. So if you can all raise your hand, thank you. Just repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Scott Brody, does myself,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Indiana,
and the Constitution of the State of Indiana,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and diligently
and diligently
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
of the office of Park Board of the Town of Advance, Indiana.
of the Park Board of the Town of Advance, Indiana,
According to the law.
according to the law
And to the best of my ability.
and to the best of my ability.
Thank you. So this is the. So what we're going to do is print your name and then signature right there too. And I will file these with this recorder, right? I did it wrong the last time. And Amy just said it would probably be better just to, it may be a little over, but it's okay. And then Carla will go at the bottom. Thank you. I'm in.
Yeah, we gotta do the pledge of allegiance.
Expectations.
Yes.
And then the required bylaws. Did you have to do the bylaws?
Thanks, Rob. Is there any do anything else on that?
Here.
Yeah, she has to sign and stamp, and then I will file that at the courthouse.
Thank you. That makes our pay official at this point.
You renew this year, right, remember? Yes. Every 2 years, just to.
I did it a bunch of lives,
Yeah, pretty good.
She does.
because it was.
And I don't have an appropriation report yet because I haven't rolled last year. I haven't rolled the year over because I'm still doing it. And it's a brand new budget. Awesome. Thank you. Have a good night.
We're legitimate now. So don't try to.
We are live.
They're not.
I call the park board, I call the park board agenda, the park board meeting of Advance, Indiana to order. Pledge allegiance
To the flag
flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, let's get this thing rolling. Scott.
Yes. That's what this part is.
Okay, under old business, the town Christmas tree removal is happening as we speak. As it was addressed last night in the town council meeting that they wanted to remove. Any discussion?
We need to approve the meeting minutes for December 2025.
Yep, let's,
So I'll motion to approve the meeting minutes from December 2025.
I'll second. All in favor? Okay. Meeting minutes are approved. Okay, now the whole business. Town tree removals being done by Family as we speak. We appreciate that, and it's gonna go down in the parking lot until, the
Brandy Sugar's gonna
come get it goes. The military banner deadline was 12/31/25. We have 8 paid banners for 2026, so that will make a nice spread down through town this year.
That's 2 times last year's number?
Yes, and we're gonna make sure that when we put these up, that we use the banding and the brackets,
And
because it's
I think we need to just find out the strongest screw that that's what he was trying to get at with Dale last night, was his recommendations on something that would be this.
We'll talk to Dale. Dale helps out with that.
Yeah.
I think he thought you meant that he was responsible.
No.
The way he reacted,
No.
it's like,
It's
but, we want to pick his brain on how to get them up there to this days.
because they have to endure the winds all year long.
And we get color ends.
And we do.
Okay, the last item under old business is, the next meeting of the 250th celebration is January the 13th at 7 PM, which is directly following this. If you can say, Lindsay.
I was gonna go help with the tree, but I think I can.
Input for the park is good.
They got it.
New business, we can go ahead and jump to new business. Board swearing in for 2026 has been completed. The January movie at the fire department, we had discussed, January the 18th, at 2 PM, which is a Saturday,
That's the Sunday.
Sunday.
Do we still want to try to do that?
Just a movie up here?
Yeah. It's not a lot of time to.
Advertise.
As I say, it's kind of short notice.
Yeah.
Everything just kind of
This,
weather-wise and everything is just.
And this weekend's supposed to be crappy as.
Yeah.
it is this
Yeah.
I motion that we table the January movie for, at the fire department until February. Maybe we can do, 2 dates in February. Something would be fun for like, the week of Valentine's Day, some kind of, rom-com, kind of idea for you guys.
Movie out of state. Valentine's Day weekend?
Well, it wouldn't have to be, that would probably be a bad weekend actually to handle, because
Yeah.
a lot of people already have plans.
But Saturday morning or Sunday morning, as opposed to.
I like the idea of a matinee on a Sunday. I think it's kind of
Yeah.
down home, and I kind of would like to do, and I nothing against the rom-com, we can still do a rom, but I like to find like something short. I was thinking like the way they used to do it back in the 50s and the 60s with the matinees, almost like a double feature, but they're shorter, so they don't feel like a double feature.
Yeah.
So, a lot of times I can remember going and you would see like Arcane shorts for 2 or 3 hours before the movie started.
Yeah.
So, just something like that I think would be fun.
Or Three Stooges or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Along the lines of that. So we're talking about for February, table, and, we're spitballing an idea about a matinee and,
or do you want to, because of when your meeting is,
I was
to
gonna
go
say,
ahead and
it-
select that date tonight?
It probably just
Because
needs
it's
to
gonna
be
be
cleared
the
out.
same scenario, it'll be close.
and then we can get advertising out early.
Mhm.
We can put it in
Post
the,
it on the newsletter.
we can put it in the newsletter.
What about the 22nd?
That's the last Sunday of the month.
And we can't do it on Saturday because of that thing.
We have a
Commitment.
not on the 21st, but if we're doing it on Sunday, I think Sunday might get a good draw.
I think so.
At like 2 in the afternoon. church is done, people, you know,
So do you wanna do 222 at
222 at 2.
2?
That's almost like you have
It's a
to.
double feature on 222 at 2 o'clock. Love it.
2 at 2 on 22.
And as soon as you get a fun flyer, we will post it, and then I'll make sure that Carly gets that news.
Awesome, thank you for your input on that. And then, any more discussion on that? You guys wanna talk about it behind the scenes? or-
We will have a committee meeting of us.
Try to decide exactly what to do, because sometimes, you know, we gotta check to see what's coming out, to see if there's anything that might be a flaw, or do we wanna reach back into the vault and.
I think we do like a Little Rascals or
I love
something, and then like we could even do like an old Little Rascals, and then the newer Little Rascals, I call it newer, it came out, but.
In the 90s,
Yeah, showing my age.
those little rascals are grandparents now, but,
Okay, so that closes that item. The last item in there, under new business, is the chicken noodle cook-off dinner. Are we still gonna do this in January, or are we gonna go this in February?
we weren't doing it.
I think
We
we
didn't
talked
have a
about that
date.
possibly in February, but what if we did it in March? It's still really cold in March.
Yeah, but remember, March is coming up on the 250th celebration.
That's not bad.
That's May? Okay.
Yeah.
Wrong year, sorry. My bad.
I like the idea of March.
I have a head full of stuff from work.
Like a mid-March? Are we thinking of Sunday again? And we would have to see when this is free too.
Jim can give us dates on that without any problem. So we can talk to Miss Jim.
And maybe, yeah, it isn't good.
So we're gonna talk about that, the next month for March. No one has requested to speak. Is there any new business not on the calendar between the?
Not off the top of my head, because the chicken noodle cook-off dinner was supposed to be to raise money for the Bird House program thing, and I saw a while for that.
Okay,
Just if we want to go over the park expectations,
That would be interesting.
that would be good. Just if anything.
Yeah, because I kept the agenda short, because I knew we had to start again.
Yeah.
And was going.
we've been doing stuff, but it's
Oh,
not like.
I know you've been busy. Caroling, that was so fun.
I stayed home for that night.
It was fun, though. Good times.
Okay, the park board expectations. Being a member of the park board is being a central focus of the town by drawing friends, family, and residents from advance as well as those from other communities together. This vital role will encompass bringing attractions to town by events, concerts, trails, and RC events. To kids playing on the playground equipment. The town council has outlined expectations of the park board members. As the park board is its own entity, town council has the ultimate fiscal responsibility and oversight. Below are the expectations that include but are not limited to holding minimum monthly meeting, presenting reports of the park board's previous month's meeting minutes and events, and presenting future events, creating events in the park, seeking grant opportunities, park improvements, maintaining the structural safety of all park equipment, seeking out quotes for projects, obtaining permits from the health department, communicating with the town council for expenditures over $500, working with the town clerk treasurer on the yearly budget, maintaining the yearly budget, maintaining the concession stand.
And I would just strike the rest of that.
Okay.
Because it's, yeah. Yeah, so just maintaining the concessions.
Okay.
So everything after is.
Yeah.
I have read and understand the above expectations. The town council of
Oh,
The
sorry,
town-
I did. I meant,
Is
it's
it
not
just
mine.
that, rest that
Sorry,
line?
sorry, my bad, I didn't.
Oh.
I was,
And the next one too.
so, sorry.
maintaining clean park does not include mowing, weeding, monitoring trash pickup, maintaining volunteer roster, which we need to work hard on. Working with the county EDC on service days, setting up park cleanup or community days, advertising local events in the local paper, town newsletter, and creating flyers, and working with the clerk treasurer to adhere to town policies and Indiana code. I read and understand the above expectations. The town council of the town of Advance, Indiana, has the authority to remove park board members from the park board if they do not feel expectations are being met. I further understand that moving outside of the town limits will forfeit my participation on the park board, and signature below.
So any other, the only other recommendation I would have would be just to adhering to, the bylaws as far as for participation.
Yeah.
I mean,
Understandable with the situation.
so do you think, how would you like to have that worded on?
Just the minimum expectation, for a park board member is, a minimum of, no less than, what is it, 2 meetings missed in a year?
2 consecutive regular meetings or a total of 3 meetings per year.
So adhere to bylaw meeting requirement.
Right, that works. Cut the chase and go short.
To meeting attendance requirement.
Yes, and participation is the other thing, is that they need to participate in events.
Yes.
If we can't all do it, there's only 3 of us, there's only 3 Indians, and it's
Yeah,
a big job to do.
Mhm.
So you gotta, and we recruit from a pool
My
of
kids.
unwilling applicants.
Yours, mine, and ours.
So participating confidence, I think that's good.
Yep,
And so I can present this, we can present this to the
Yep.
council, and if they're good with it, then
they
we
can
can,
say,
yeah, right, they can approve it, you guys can sign it.
cool.
So I'll work on that
Do
too.
you have a suggestion on getting more volunteers? Would we be better off putting something like a little sign-up sheet in the office when people come pay their utilities? Even if we could get like retired people that just want to come help plant flowers and stuff in the spring. Just looking for stuff to do. They don't always have to volunteer to do the movies and all that
Sometimes
stuff.
even just personally asking,
Yeah.
I think that is, because I think like Mr. Hospital, I know he came up and helped like read out our flower beds.
Mhm.
I think he might like to help,
Yeah,
do beautification in the parks, maybe just personal invitation. I think that might be, too.
What we found,
You have another one of
the
these?
last time we reached out and said, hey, can we get some volunteers?
I signed it.
Was a possibility for us implanted on Facebook,
Yeah.
where they kind of attacked and said, why are you always asking for volunteers? Because you guys are being paid. It's like, and I had to try to explain, and some of them still went away, but
We struck the, maintain,
because,
which one did you
Yeah.
strike? You
Yeah.
struck
Just the last.
every city that's going rebels.
No,
every
that one
community
stays just,
requires
the
its
head
members
cash
to-
deposits, just strike
to
that, because that's
do
the one we would buy those.
time
Okay.
and/or ideas,
Yeah.
to grow. And it just wasn't resonating with them. They were, it was like a personal attack towards us, but it was bigger than just that. It was, it's like, if you don't want to volunteer, all you gotta do is not say anything,
do you need us to sign this one for you?
Yes,
No, because I have to amend that and.
Oh,
it's
okay.
the council.
it's gotta be fixed.
Yes, so,
And
I do want to-
I still think a good way to get volunteers, and some of them they wouldn't be able to do much, but anyone can pick up,
Hi, guys.
scattered.
We're almost finished.
Trash in the park, And so, but I still like the idea of a junior program. You know, because that's creating that, instilling that value into a new generation. Whether we need to find someone that can do some shirts, so they feel like they got, you know, something out of that, you know, something simple that,
I know we're talking about that, and you should be here in a minute. Next meeting,
yes.
you'll be able to give us the good eggs to put
Well-
on your report.
Who's that, Miss Caleb?
No,
No, this one won't be good.
oh, she won't?
She's like, it's sort of kind of, she's gonna be here anyway, but,
I say, she sent me a text message earlier today, but I didn't get a chance to look at it.
So if you're done with business.
so,
Let's go. Motion to close, or is there anything else?
I make a motion to close the meeting.
Often that was,
All in favor?
I,
The meeting is closed. Gavel. Hi, Mrs. Jim.
hello.
I think we're still about 20 minutes.